Hey friends, okay, are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? I hope so. We are officially on, it is the last day of March. It's the last day of March, and let me just say, my group has absolutely exceeded my expectations for what was going to happen this month. I don't know if it's just something in the air. I don't know if we're all just in the same place, but big things are happening. Do you guys feel this? Big things are happening. And in the world of Scentsy, a year ago, we started a movement called Active in April, and it catapulted so many on their journey with Scentsy. I know personally in my group, many promoted, many hit director. It was absolutely awe-inspiring. And so, as we get ready to go into a brand new April, the world looks still a little bit different, but we as consultants are still the same. We have the same drive, the same passion, the same desire, and the same hustle that we've always had. And you guys, one way or another, I can tell you this, hands down. If we put our minds to something big, big things happen. So we are starting this movement again. We are going to really focus on building our businesses, building leaders within our teams, and growing as much as we can. Because I want you guys to know that this Scentsy business has been completely life-changing for me. And when I say that, I'm not saying that lightly. I am saying that this is something I never in a trillion years would have seen myself doing, but I'm doing it. And let me tell you this, I absolutely would not trade it for the world. Wouldn't trade it for the world. So I'm gonna help you guys to get started on your journey. I want you guys to find your passion, find your fire. I want you to light it. I want you to let it burn and build that fire. Because you guys, we are about to do some big things. All right, so in April, I want to give you guys some tips, some action plans, some things you can start doing that will actually put you into action. So first and foremost, you have to get yourself ready. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? When I say that, I mean, is your mindset ready? Are you already looking to the next month going, I've got a goal. I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm shooting for. I know where I wanna be in sales. I know where I wanna be with sponsoring. I know where I want my team to be. Do you know these things? If not, then you are gonna take 5 to 10 minutes for yourself tonight before the night is over, and you are going to write down, wherever you need to write it down, your goals for what you want to accomplish. Because tomorrow when you wake up, you are going to look at these goals. And every morning during the month of April, you are going to look at these goals. So write them down. I don't care what it looks like. Post-it notes all over the wall, on a legal pad, write it down digitally, and then make it the wallpaper on your phone. However it looks, this is the thing that you're gonna look at all month long, because you are going to condition yourself to know that you can do hard things. You can do hard things. Now, when I say that mindset is everything, but on the other side of mindset also comes the community that you surround yourself with. So take a good look around. Who are the people that you have surrounded yourself with? Who are the people that are in your corner? Are these people who have goals like you do? Are you the only one with goals in the room? If so, find another room. Are you surrounding yourself with people who want to build a business? Are you the only one who wants to build a business? You need to find another room. Are you somebody who wants to challenge yourself to do something maybe a little scary? Are you the only one who feels this? Find a different room. Are you feeling me? Okay. We become better when we surround ourselves with better. When we surround ourselves with like-minded people, then that's just what is going to happen when you're around these people. Iron sharpens iron, right? It's a wonderful phrase that I love to use because it is the epitome of surrounding yourself with the people that you want to achieve things with. So find those people, find your people. Then what you really need to do is look for ways that you can simply work your business. And when I talk about simply working your business, I mean bringing it back to basics. What are the things that are basic in your business? That's your personal sales, right? So how are you going to get your personal sales this month? Are you setting up parties? If not, get ready because you're going to learn a whole new way to party. If you're not doing parties, are you doing fundraisers for local organizations, for the local hospitals, the children's groups, whatever it is, right? Find a fundraiser. We are now getting into officially spring, right? Hello. Does your local community do craft fairs? Do they do any outside vendor events, right? These are the things that you need to be finding out. So you're going to have to reach out into your community. Contact your local chamber of commerce. Get into the community, right? Speak to people within your community. What are the things happening? What are the things our town does? In the town that I live in Lee Summit, we have an amazing community. And we have events that happen all year round, but I will tell you that our spring events are amazing. And everywhere I turn, there is another organization, another business, or another church, or somebody else who is doing something. So there are places that you can reach out to. You just have to start reaching out because we could talk about it all day, but if we don't take the action, nothing's going to happen, right? So we have to make action. We have to do things that are going to create action. That's the big part. Okay, so planning is amazing, but we have to really start putting things down. So again, simplicity, right? So we need to find ways to get those sales. One of the things that I'm going to talk about with you right now is we know how right now with the way that our business is going, we do have some items that are selling faster than others. We do have limited time offers, which are amazing, but at the same time can be so stressful. So if that is giving you too much stress and anxiety, then just opt out. You don't have to take pre-orders for every LTO that comes out, right? You don't have to. It's not a requirement. Now, if you choose to, then that's fine. Then you just got to set yourself up for success, and that's a whole other video, and we'll talk about LTOs. However, if you really want to bring things back down to simplicity, then what did we do before we had LTOs? If you're new enough that you don't remember the world of Scentsy without these LTOs, without our wonderful, amazing Disney licensing or NFL licensing or NHL licensing or, all the things, right? I lived in a Scentsy world that did not have LTOs every single month, okay? And we certainly didn't have any Disney LTOs. And I will tell you that some of the things that we did were really simplistic, but effective. So when you think of applying simplicity into your business, I really want you to focus on taking out maybe some of those things that, again, can cause stress, right? Like the LTOs. Doesn't mean that you're still not going to mention them to your customers or this or that, but if it is truly something that is going to stress you out, that just hurts to do, then don't do it. You don't have to do it. So bringing things back to basics, right? So we've got Easter coming up this weekend, which is amazing. So if you do have any on-hand inventory, which I know I personally don't have a whole lot, because it's not how we work our businesses, right? But if you do, that's a great opportunity to maybe reach out to your local customers to work on helping them with maybe filling up some of those Easter baskets, right? That's a really fun time. But how can we really look at our business and really project things that will help us in sales? One of those ways is with holidays. So after Easter, what is the next holiday we have coming up? Mother's Day. Hi, I'm your local mom, and I love all things, right? We as moms, down to the basics here, guys. We as moms, we just want to be recognized. It doesn't matter if the kids draw us a cartoon drawing with the crayons, or go out and do the whole driveway and sidewalk chalk that says I love mom, right? If they make a breakfast with sprinkles in it, if whatever, right? We just want to be recognized. And one of the great ways that we can recognize moms and things that moms love, because I'm a mom, I kind of know that thing, right? We love things that make us feel pretty, feel recognized, feel acknowledged, right? And so one of those ways is with flowers. Now, hello, Scentsy. We don't actually offer like, a dozen roses, but what we do offer is fragrance flowers. Fragrance flowers. Can you imagine flowers that you were to give your mother that last more than a week? Our fragrance flowers, I've had some last for at least 90 days, okay? Some of these scents are very strong and they work very, very well in smaller spaces. So like the bathroom, at her desk at work, wherever she works, right? Maybe she has a sewing corner that she's at home, right? Whatever that might be. These fragrance flowers are absolutely amazing and they're absolutely perfect to give as gifts. So I'm going to give you the idea of using our fragrance flowers and incorporating them into some sort of a way to advertise for Mother's Day. So personally, what I am doing is I will be putting together 2 different versions of Mother's Day gift baskets. So I'm going to do like my own bundles, right? I'm not relying on the LTOs that are coming out with Scentsy. I am simply putting together some products that I know moms would love to have. Maybe it comes from the body line, right? Like some body cream. Maybe it comes from Scentsy soap. Maybe it comes from a fragrance flower. Maybe it comes from the fragrance mist. I don't know about you guys, but my perfume is great. I love my perfumes and my colognes, right? They're amazing. But let's be honest and real. I really am wearing like sweats, t-shirt, and yoga pants, leggings, right? For probably 95% of my time on this earth. So I don't really have a whole lot of opportunities to do that. But during the day, I do like to freshen up, right? And so body sprays and fragrance mists are my jam. So those are great gifts to give your mom. So maybe you can think of different ways that you can pair together, maybe some fragrance mists, maybe some hand creams, maybe it happens to be a fragrance flower, and create a crafted bundle that you can have your customers purchase for Mother's Day gifts, right? These are really easy and they take the guesswork out of these holidays. So in our business, we can think more strategically when really we're just thinking more simple, okay? We're keeping it to the basics. We're looking at what our customers are going to want and how we can market to that specific demographic, right? So the holidays are amazing for that. So that's really what I want you to really think about. Have your tools ready. I talk about, having something in your tool belt, right? So having resources ready, right? Knowing where things are located, knowing where the Facebook groups are. You guys, if you haven't seen the big Facebook groups, right? The Facebook movement, the monthly movement, right? Those groups, the booking, what was it? The booking and, I can't remember now. But I will list those for you. But those are amazing groups that have fantastic ideas from Scentsy leaders themselves, right? So they're tried and true methods. So make sure that you're plugging yourselves into those resources along with bringing your team with you. Okay, I'm all about bringing people with us. You're not on this journey alone. We're going to bring people with us. This is truly a group effort. This is a group effort. Now, here's another really fun thing. So exciting. I'm so excited about this. We have a program called AMI, A-M-I. It's an app that you can download. There's also a desktop version, okay, sellwithamy.com. And what Amy is doing for us as Scentsy consultants, they are giving everybody a free month of Amy. Oh my goodness. That's right. So maybe if you've tried Amy in the past, but you got away from it, or if you have never tried it, but you've been a consultant for a while and you're like, well, I'm not in the trial period. That's okay. It doesn't matter how long you've been a consultant, if you've ever used it or not. You can log in to Amy, get the app, download the app, put it on your phone. It connects to your workstation, people. This is the Amy Pro version. Okay, so you're gonna get all the bells and whistles, all for free in the month of April, okay? So you can, starting April 1st, download the app or go to the desktop version, sign up. What will happen is it will actually link your workstation to your Amy app, which means when you're sitting on the couch, maybe binge watching Netflix or chilling and watching something with the family, you can also be doing follow-ups on your phone. Yes, that's how amazing it is. You don't need the laptop, you don't need the iPad, you don't need the computer, you don't need anything else but your phone, because it's gonna tell you when to follow up with people, how to follow up with people, what to say to people, how to make sales, how to connect with your team. Oh my gosh, all the things, okay? Free in April. I want everybody to be using it in April. Now, we're also gonna be concentrating on our energy and our overall outlook on the month, right? So we need your energy in full gear. Now, this is where self-care really comes into play. Y'all know me probably a little bit enough by now to know that I'm really, I suffer really bad from anxiety and from panic attacks, okay? So I have things. And so I make sure that I have the tools within me to get me through certain moments in time, right? Okay. I love to do things like meditation, cleanses, doing yoga, even just sitting outside and listening to the wind chimes. Honestly, it is so therapeutic. I can't even describe it. But whatever that looks like for you, I want to make sure that you're pouring into yourself at least one time a week, because like I've said a million trillion times, you cannot pour from an empty cup. But to keep your passion and your energy and your excitement going for your business and for your team and for everyone around you, right? Because we're surrounding each other, right? Surrounding each other or ourselves with like-minded people. We need our energy to be up there. And so you need to focus on what you can do to make sure that you are taking care of yourself first. Just like they tell you on the airplane, right? If during an emergency the oxygen mask falls down, please take it for yourself before helping the minor or the elderly person or the person next to you who maybe cannot get to it, right? You have to take care of you first before you can take care of anybody else, and that includes your business. So please make sure that you are fitting in. Write it into your planner. I don't care what you need to do, but self-care needs to be a priority at least one day a week. We also need to be thinking not only about our personal sales, but what's the other part of our business that we always focus on? That would be sponsoring. So you guys, we've got amazing tools in our tool belt, like the Earn a Kit option, right? So that's for getting that kit at less than $99 for here in the US, right? Earn a Kit, flipping a party. You can also really be thinking of people who maybe you've had the conversation with about joining Scentsy, or this would be a good opportunity for them, but I want you to have them in mind, because every single time that you are closing a party out, whether it has a host or not, every single time you should be offering that earn a kit. Because even if you're offering it to somebody who is not the host, it doesn't take away from the host rewards, you guys. You can still offer that to anybody if the host doesn't want it, and get people joining your team. So you are constantly building your team. Having that strong foundation, we talk about that a whole heck of a lot, and that's because it is so damn important to have that strong foundation. You have to have a strong foundation to build your strong team on. And so if we focus on that, if we keep that in our sights and we keep that as a priority, then what's going to happen is we're just going to eventually do it. So you're going to want to have a list of people that you can go to for when you do close out those parties. Okay? You want to have it as a goal to at least sponsor 1 to 2 people during the month of April. This should be your goal. You're going to have to focus on making sure that happens. That means having conversations. That means reaching out. That means utilizing your social media tools. That means utilizing the Facebook groups. You got to make sure that you are in this for April, because it's going to be big. It's just going to. We are so excited to be able to have the opportunity to have this movement within Scentsy, that it's something that you're probably going to hear so much of, and I hope so, because you're going to hear so much of it because it is so important, but also because I personally have seen the people that came out of our last Active in April momentum. Some of them are watching this right now. And you know who you are. You know the things that have happened within the last year within Scentsy. You've seen it. You've heard the stories. This is absolutely 100% possible for you to make things happen in your business. So whatever your why is, whether that's to spend more time with your family, to quit that job, to retire your spouse, to be able to pay bills, to be able to take the family on a vacation, that why needs to be pumping through your veins this month. Strong and healthy. Because with that, compiled with your energy focus, compiled with the people that you're surrounding yourself and all of the Facebook groups and the tools and the resources around you, there's nowhere to go but up. And that's how we're going to build our businesses this month. Are you ready? I am ready, and I'm ready enough for you too. So make sure that you are following along in the groups. Make sure that you are setting goals. I want you to have your goals written down by tomorrow morning. Have your goals written out. Have them somewhere you will see them. And if you need to also write down your why, just to help concrete it into your goals. Our why is the super glue that holds our whole businesses together. So in order to have that why, we have to have goals. In order to have goals, we have to have a why. They go hand in hand. So have them both at the ready. Have your focus ready. Have your energy ready. Have your mindset ready. And we're going to do the damn thing in April. I'm so excited. As always, peace, love, happiness. Bye.